Hello, I am Jennifer Goodman and Tiny Dancer Yogi. Thank you for joining me in the beautiful practice of yoga. All right, hello everyone. This will be a vinyasa flow practice for you today. Take a moment just to absorb this beautiful backdrop I have today, my yoga studio of today. I'm in beautiful St. George. I'm just taking in nature as much as I can right now. So we will have a nice vinyasa flow today, focusing on the breath to movement connection, challenging the balance a little bit and strength. So really getting our minds connected to our bodies, feeling a sense of grounding and focus and centering. Lots of opening as well. So hopefully after the practice, you will just walk out feeling much more open, centered, and nice and peaceful within. All right, go ahead and get started in a child's pose. So come to the hands and knees first. Open the knees nice and wide, big toes together. Shift your hips back to your heels, and then slide the arms forward. Connect your forehead to the mat. And then just start breathing internally nice and deep for a few moments here. So if your hips don't quite meet the heels, feel free to keep them up. And if that's too much going on in the shoulders, you can just keep the elbows slightly bent. Otherwise, really just ground down into the mat here. Close your eyes, feel the connection of your forehead to your mat, and then imagine you're connecting to the earth beneath you. So especially after seeing where I'm at here, right here in these rocks, and really deep connection to earth. And just imagine you're feeling and absorbing this connection to the earth as well. And connecting to the earth and nature really just offers us that feeling of connection to all. That we're no longer just by ourselves as a singular being. And also just the support, the sense of grounding that nature and the earth brings to us, our spirits. And just start to deepen your breath here. So finding a longer, fuller inhale through the nose. Just as slowly, a deep breath through the nose and feeling that breath move through your body, bringing a relaxation, a release of any tension. Each inhale, feel that your breath is filling you up, opening you up. Each exhale is softening and opening and releasing of tension. Move through several more rounds of this breath. Deep, full inhales and exhales. Allow your mind to clear of any distractions, any emotions. Allow yourself just to connect to your breath right now and to feeling your body. All right, maintain your child's pose, but begin to walk your arms over to the left side of your mat, maybe even moving off of the mat. Develop a stretch through the right side of your body. Then relax back in, keeping the head relaxed. If you want to feel a little more, you can place the right hand on top of the left hand, deepening the stretch through the right side. Stay grounded through the sits bones, especially that right hip. And now see if you can maintain long, deep breaths here. And then walk your hands back through the center and all the way over to the right side of your mat. Keep going until you develop a deep stretch through the left side. Maybe placing left hand on top of right to increase the stretch. And then soften through the left hip and just keep breathing deeply here. Feel the breath and the opening into the left side body, lungs, spine. Walk your hands back into the center, back into child's pose. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. yourself up onto your hands and knees into a tabletop. Now bringing your knees directly underneath your hips, hands directly under the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide, ground down through each fingertip and thumb tip. Gaze down at the mat, create a long neck and a long spine. Gently pull the low belly inward. As you inhale, cow pose, lift your chest, pull the shoulders back, let the low belly and the low back sway. Exhale into cat, tuck the belly, tuck the chin, curling the spine from the tail to the upper back. Inhale back to cow. Feel the opening to the chest, the heart, the shoulders, the low back. And exhale, rounding the body, drawing the breath in deeply. Pull the navel into spine. Let's move through 3 more sets, moving with your breath at your pace. Breathing in and out of the nose. And just develop a moving meditation here. Breath and movement as one. Working the mobility in the spine. 1 more round. Come back to a neutral spine. Reground through the arms. Keep the navel in. Now as you inhale, open your left arm up to the sky. Draw the shoulder open, draw the chest open, and press down through the right arm. Take a breath in. As you exhale, thread the top arm under, bend the right elbow, but don't touch your shoulder just yet. Just hover your shoulder about 1 inch off the ground. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, unwind, open up wide. Exhale, thread the arm under and hover the left shoulder 1 inch off the mat. 1 more time. Inhale, up and open. Now exhale, thread the needle, rest the left shoulder and the side of the head onto your mat, and then stay. Keep breathing here in this thread the needle, resting down onto the left shoulder. If you want to take it a step further, you can bring the right arm up, maybe wrap around your spine. Maybe extending the right leg back. Toes can either stay on the ground or maybe hover the leg off the ground, challenging your balance. One more breath. Replace the knee, bring the right hand down. Inhale, unwind, open up the left arm to the sky again. And then exhale, left hand meets the mat. We'll switch that out right away. So you inhale, open the right arm this time. Draw the shoulder open, chest open. Feel the rotation of the spine. Exhale, thread the arm under and just hover your shoulder about 1 inch off the mat. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, thread under, hover the shoulder. Feel your core strength working. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, thread under. This time, go ahead and rest down on the right shoulder. Relax into the right side of the head. Either keep your left hand down or reach the left arm up, wrap around your spine, continuing to rotate deeper into the spine and shoulders. Option to move the left leg back this time. Toes can stay down or maybe hover the leg up so you're testing out your balance and your strength. Choose what works best for you, the intention you're going for, and maintain your breath. One more breath here. Slowly release your knees, release the left hand. As you inhale, open the right arm again. And exhale, back to hands and knees into your tabletop. Good. Tuck your toes under now and slowly press into a downward facing dog. Drive your heels towards the back of your mat. Move your hips back as well and gently press your chest towards your thighs, stretching strong through the arms. Relax the neck here in the jaw. Feel free to keep a bend of the knees at any point if that helps you to stretch deeper within your body. And just take a few rounds of breath here. Each exhale, see if you can deepen within this position. Finding a greater length of the spine, a little more extension, driving the heels to the mat. One more round of breath. Keeping in down dog, just walk your hands back a little closer. Less than halfway, so you're just in a shorter down dog. Feel free to bend the knees as needed. Take your right hand, reach around the outside of your left leg. You might grab the ankle, the shin, or even the thigh here. Using the right arm, twist your body underneath your left shoulder, so creating a twist through the spine. Now keep pressing strong through the left arm, driving heels to the mat. You could explore bending your right knee and straightening the left leg more to feel the left IT band. And then just feel the deep rotation of the spine, strong through the left side. 2 more breaths here. And gently unwind, release the right hand back down. Right away we switch it out. Left arm reaches to the outside of the right leg. Start to twist underneath the right shoulder, rotating through the spine. Keep pressing strong through the right arm. Maybe bend your left knee and straighten the right leg, or both knees can stay bent. And each exhale, see if you can find a little deeper rotation into this twist. Slowly unwind, both hands back down, and now walk your hands back to your feet. At the back of your mat, feet are separated about hip distance and hang into a ragdoll forward fold. Knees can be bent as much as you want or straighter. Feel free to grab the elbows here, maybe interlace behind the neck. Gentle sways if that feels good. If you want to feel deeper, you can even grab onto your legs or ankles and pull the body in more. Again, just depending on your individual body here. Keep the breath flowing. Release your hands, take a soft bend of the knees. Let's tuck the chin in and slowly roll up through your spine, moving 1 vertebra at a time, all the way till you're up standing. Roll the shoulders up and back about 3 times. Lift tall through your chest, ground down through your legs and your feet. Bring your hands together at the heart center. As you press the palms together, lift the elbows a bit. Take a moment just to feel your strong stance here on your mat, connected to the earth, light through the upper body. All together, breath in through the nose, out the mouth. And as you inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Tighten up the legs and the navel. As you exhale, twist to the left, an open arm twist. Now make sure that the left hip doesn't move back. So you want to pull your left hip back, forward that is, as you're working your left shoulder back. Arms are reaching in opposite direction. And as you tuck the left hip forward, you should feel the left obliques working. 2 deep breaths here. Inner thighs hugging together. 1 more breath. Inhale, sweep both arms back up. And exhale, twist to the right. So reaching the right arm back and the left arm forward. And this time pulling the right hip forward, keeping the hips pointing straight forward as you work the right shoulder back more. Keep the legs strong, the navel in, and a steady breath here. Next breath in, sweep both arms back up to the sky. And exhale, take a cactus arm back bend. Draw your elbows back, lift and open up the chest here. Stay for a round of breath. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, reach the arms back up. As you exhale, swan dive forward. Open the arms, lead with the chest, and dive into a forward fold. Knees could always be bent at the bottom here. This time, inhale, come to a halfway lift. Create a flat back, shoulders back and chest forward. Then exhale, release your hands down. Walk yourself forward into a high plank at the top of the mat. Hands move forward under the shoulders. The heels should be stacked over the toes. And then firm up the thighs, tighten the belly, press down through the arms. At any time you want in your high planks, you can always keep the knees down. You're still building the strength here as long as the hips are pressed and the navel is in. Let's do 3 more breaths and just feel this isometric hold, just building strength in the body. Feeling the breath help create the strength. And testing out our first Chaturanga, the high to low plank, but we're actually going to lower all the way to the ground. Dial your elbow tips back by the ribs and as slowly as you can lower, keeping the whole body intact. Knees could be down, but keep the navel in. And releasing the belly, the feet, and the chest and the forehead all the way down. Slide your hands back closer to the ribs here. Squeeze the elbows by the rib cage and glue the tops of the feet to the mat. Keep a long neck. Now as you inhale, take a baby cobra. Peel the chest and shoulders off the mat without using your arms. So see if you can even float the fingers, the hands off the mat. And as you exhale, lower down. We're going to take 3 more of those. Try not to use your arms. Use your spine strength. Inhale, lift the chest a couple inches, shoulders open. Exhale, lower. 2 more rounds here. Inhale, lift up. Keep pressing feet down, navel in. Exhale down. And 1 more time. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the elbows by the ribs. And exhale, lower all the way down again, forehead to the mat. Now reach your arms back. Lift just the arms off the ground and feel an airplane arm squeeze, hugging shoulder blades together, pinky fingers lifting. Some of you will just keep the squeeze. Some of you might want to interlace the fingers to a bind. Just feeling the arms lift, opening chest and shoulders. And then inhale, just the upper body lifts again, and we just hold. Hands move away from the spine, feet press down, navel is in, open chest. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And slowly lower all the way back down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. 2 options. You can either press to your hands and knees or tuck your toes. Try pressing to high plank. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Stretch out the spine and the legs again. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This time as you inhale, come up to your toes. As you exhale, you can hop or walk yourself back to the top of the mat. Next breath in, lengthen the spine halfway again. And exhale, release forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's bring the palms to touch overhead. And exhale the hands at the heart center. So we're going to create a little sun A flow. All those movements we did a little earlier, connecting breath to movement. So inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, shoulders down. Exhale, twist to the left, open arms, keep the hips forward. Right away, inhale, arms back up. And exhale, twist to the right, keeping the hips pointing forward. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, cactus arm back bend. Draw the elbows back, lift the chest. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Open arms, lead with the chest. Inhale, back to a halfway lift. This time as you exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. So your choice to hop or step. You can lower all the way to the ground again, or maybe halfway this time. Flip your feet and inhale either Cobra or up dog. Open chest, stretch the arms this time. And exhale, move back to a downward facing dog. Let's take a round of breath here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. We'll go through 1 more set. As you inhale, come to your toes. Exhale, walk or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, rise up, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands at the heart center. So 1 more round, really connecting your movements with breath. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, twist to the left. Nice wide arms, strong legs. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, cactus arm back bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, swan dive, leading with the chest into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, chest forward. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or you can step right to down dog if you prefer. Move with your breath through your flow. Move slowly, mindfully, building strength in the body. Once in down dog, breathe here. Good. Feel the arms super strong here, keeping left leg strong. Inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, pull your right knee to tap the outside of your right shoulder, shifting body forward into a one-legged plank. Inhale, right leg reaches back up. This time, exhale, twist. Right knee taps the outside of left shoulder. Feel the obliques. Inhale, right leg back up. Exhale, knee comes to nose. Step your foot all the way up between your hands and drop the left knee down to the mat. You can either keep the back toes tucked or release the foot, whatever feels better in your body. Give a little hug of the inner thighs for stability and then reach the arms up. On Jinayasana, kneeling warrior. Shoulders away from the ears. Hips drive forward to a comfortable amount in your body to feel a stretch here. Bring the palms to touch and then bend the elbows. Reverse namaste. So hands come behind the head, like supporting the head. Elbow tips dial in. If there's any back pain, you can keep the body forward. Otherwise, start to move the elbow tips up and back, feeling a little bit of a back bend here. Stay strong through the front foot and the back foot. Breathe. One more breath. As you inhale, arms sweep back up. Exhale, release the hands to your mat. Now, if you happen to have a block or two, you can always use blocks as a little support. Shift your hips back and move into a half split, so straightening just the front leg. If you have two blocks, you can place one under each hand. Just one block, you can turn it in both hands there. You could turn it any height you need. So we're going for length in the right hamstring while softening the upper body. If you feel like you can get deeper, just walk the hands forward to the good amount for your body to feel a stretch. And then breathe here. Relax your neck and your jaw. And just use the breath to release and dissolve tension in your body. Keep your legs as they are. Bring your body back up so the hands are under shoulders. Again, you could have the hand on a block. You could also just use your leg as support. This takes a little bit of balance here. So root down into the right heel and then slowly open the right arm to the ceiling into a twist. So ideally, the left hand is either on a block or the ground, or you could be on your leg. Open up the right shoulder as wide as you can. Draw the right arm back as well and just really open up the chest and the spine. If you want more in the leg, turn your toes to the right a bit and feel the outer leg, the IT band. And just breathe here. Open the heart, expand. One more breath. And then release your hands back down to the mat or your blocks. Rebend the front knee. Hands will come around the right foot again, coming into a deep lunge. Again, you can be on blocks or the ground, fingertips, maybe fists here. Tuck your back toes under and now lift your left knee off, any amount. You could keep a bend if you need or straighten fully. And then see if you can work your chest forward and shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly work to straighten the right leg again as you shift your hips back into a wide pyramid. You want to keep the legs as they are in this wide place. So again, you could be on blocks or maybe even on the front leg as needed. We're going to create a flow 3 times between those 2 movements. Inhale, rebend the front knee, sink the hips, lift your chest. Exhale, slowly shift the hips back. Bring your body towards your front leg. Relax your neck. 2 more rounds with breath. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Last one, inhale forward. And exhale back and then stay here. So at this point, if you would like to bring the back foot in closer, a shorter pyramid, feel free to do so. Keep the right hip back and relax your upper body towards the right thigh. As always, you could be on props or maybe even on the front leg to be higher. Steady breaths here. Go ahead and lengthen your spine again. Now keep the left hand either on the ground or a block, and then bring your right hand to your hip. Start to open up the right shoulder and the chest. So we come back into a twist with these straight, strong legs. You could reach the right arm up or keep it on your hip here. Move this chest forward. Rotate open through the spine. Breathe deeply into the legs. Just one more breath here. Slowly release the arms, come back into a lunge. This time bring your hands down to the mat. Step back into a high plank as you inhale, and either exhale right to down dog, or you can move through your Chaturanga flow. Inhaling through Cobra or up dog, and exhaling back to downward facing dog. Take a round of breath here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Let's move into the other side. Arms strong, right leg stays grounded. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your left knee to the outside of your left shoulder and shift your shoulders to stack over your wrist. Press away from the ground. Inhale the left leg back up. Exhale, twist this time to the opposite shoulder. Arms stay strong, feel your obliques. Inhale, left leg back up. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose, step your foot all the way up between the hands, and lower the right knee down. Again, toes could stay tucked, foot can press flat. First, give a little squeeze of your inner thighs, so you're igniting the strength of the legs. Then, sweep the arms up. Bring the palms to touch, relaxing the shoulders. Allow a stretch into the hips while remaining stable and strong. Then bend your elbows again, come into this reverse namaste. The hands support the back of the head, hug the elbows in, and then you can lift the chest and the gaze any amount. Find your range of motion that doesn't strain your back at all here. And then breathe. If you're feeling wobbly, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. One more breath. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, release your hands to the mat. We move into our half split again. So straightening just the front leg. And again, if it helps, grab any props, blocks, soup cans, boxes, pillows, whatever can support your hands up higher. Stretching out through the left hamstring this time. And then see if you can relax the upper body. Breathe deeply here. And just allow your body to go into its range. And with each breath, maybe that range increases. Lift your body back up. You'll keep the legs as they are. Hands will come under shoulders. Again, you can be on any props you want underneath the right hand. Stabilize the legs, ground into the left heel. Slowly open your left arm towards the sky. Same thing as we did earlier. Your hand could be on your hip instead if that feels better, or reaching up. And then see if you can open up the left shoulder, open up the spine and the chest more. And for more in the leg, you can turn your toes to the left. Breathe deeply here. Stay with it. One more round of breath. Slowly release the hand back to the mat. Rebend your front knee. Walk your hands around the front foot. You could be on blocks here. Tuck the right toes. Lift your right knee up any amount that works for you, keeping the hips low, but pulling your chest forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly shift into this wide pyramid and just do your best to straighten front leg, even if it doesn't straighten all the way. Try to keep the back foot where it's at for this flow. Inhale back into the lunge. Sink the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly stretch it back. Relax the upper body and the left hamstring. We have 2 more of these. Inhale forward. You can always bend the right knee if it feels better. Exhale, shift back. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale back, and now stay in this pyramid. And if it feels better in your body, bump the back foot closer now. Soften the upper body and stay as high as you need using support or your front leg. See if you can relax the upper body though. And just breathe deeply into the left hamstring. Lengthen your spine forward again. Feel free to prop the right hand up on something. Stabilize your legs. Bring the left hand to the hip first and lengthen your spine. And then open up the left shoulder, open up your chest. Keep the hand on the hip or maybe reach the arm up. And feel the width, the opening of the chest, the spine, the strength and opening in the legs here. Powerful breaths. This is a powerful posture, really activating everything and opening everything. One more breath. Slowly release, both hands down, remove any props, bend the front knee, step back to a high plank, either go right to down dog or move through your flow. Breathing through each movement to bring you back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale to the toes. As you exhale, you can walk or hop yourself back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, release forward. Inhale, stand up, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands connect back at the heart center. Take a pause to ground back down into your legs, into your feet. Feel tall and lifted through the chest. Breathe. All right, let's come into a chair pose now, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep the arms forward and up, and now move the weight deeply into the heels like you're trying to sit in a chair behind you. Activate the glutes. You might be able to lift the toes up because the weight is so far in the heels. Keep the low belly scooped in to support the spine. Find a comfortable place for your arms, relaxing the neck. Keep the arms nice and strong. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just sweep the arms back behind you and find that airplane arm again. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Now keep your chair pose. We're just going to move the arms. Inhale, arms sweep forward and up. Exhale, arms sweep back and lift. Again, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back. 3 more of these. Nice and loose in the shoulders, moving with your breath. Working the spine here, working the shoulders, working the legs. One more full round. This time as you inhale, stand up, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus back bend. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands meet at the heart center and take a pause. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, creating a sun bee flow here. We're going to challenge our balance and our direction with this. Come back to your chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms high, and then sweep the arms back again into airplane. Now find a steady focus for your eyes. Feel all the weight in the right leg. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Lift the arms and the left knee up. Try to move together as one, and then find your balance here. Stabilize the right thigh, scoop in the belly, reach tall through the spine and the arms. Good. Now maintain the legs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly twist to the left and getting blown over by the wind. Keep the legs and the hips forward like we built earlier as standing. And see if you can twist and rotate through the spine. Spread the arms wide. Breathe here. Inhale, arms back up, keep your legs. Exhale, step into Crescent Lunge, airplane arms. So left toes meet the back of the mat, the arms reach back as well. Chest and crown of the head reach forward. So the belly is hovering off the front thigh, spine is long, reaching from the crown of the head to back heel. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the inner thighs. One more breath. Keep your legs, inhale, crescent lunge, lift your arms and chest to the sky again. As you exhale, twist to the right, so left arm forward, right arm back. Keep hugging the inner thighs for stability. Rotate the arms opposite direction. We feel the rotation of the spine. You could always bend the back knee, and that will lengthen the low back more. Breathe here. Keep the twist. Bring your right hand to touch the back of your left thigh, and then lift your left arm up slowly into Exalted Warrior. See if you can keep drawing right shoulder back as you lift the left arm. Keep a bend in the knee if there's any strain in the spine. Breathe here, testing the balance and strength. One more inhale. As you exhale, open warrior two by bringing the left arm back, the right arm forward, placing back heel down, right knee drives forward. So chest is open, you're in a nice deep lunge here. Pressing deep into the hips, press the right thigh towards the pinky toe, activating the strength of the leg. Feel grounded into the left leg. Open wide through the chest. As you inhale, reverse your warrior now. Reach the right arm up and back. Deep side bend. Little to no weight in the back arm, so you're feeling the strength of the core support you. Make sure you're breathing here. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. The legs stay. Body moves forward now. Either forearm to thigh or right hand can reach down towards the ground or a block. Top arm straight up. Open the chest wide here. Let's keep wide with the arms for this variation. Feel the length under your right side. Core is strong. Breathe. Now next, inhale, move your top arm overhead to deepen this stretch. Now as you exhale, we're going to make a sweeping motion. Left arm comes forward and down. We move all the way to the back of the mat. Turn the left toes and knee open. Flex the right toes up and come into Skandasana. So you can keep the hips up this high if you need, so that you keep the left knee open. We want to avoid doing this because we're not getting the intention we're going for of opening hips. So you want knee pressing open, kind of like your warrior two. Right leg straight and sinking hips. Feel free to come to your level here. Hands can be down or at the heart. And breathe. Skandasana. One more breath here. Place your hands down. Now press yourself up to a halfway lift, facing the same way you're facing. Straighten the legs with the toes forward and create a long spine. So you should be on the fingertips here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward into Prasarita Paratanasana, wide forward fold. Hands can be on the ground or blocks, or maybe you grab onto your ankles. And just find a deep stretch here into the backs of the legs and the spine. Relax your neck and your jaw. Deep, full breaths. As you inhale, stand back up slowly, strong legs as you do, arms open wide. Now listen up, turn to the back of your mat, bend your left knee and come into warrior two at the back of your mat. So drive the left knee forward now, press the left thigh open, ground down into the back foot. That same opening through the arms and the chest, and breathe here. Next, inhale, reverse warrior again. Left arm this time reaches back. We find a deep side stretch. Again, little to no weight, back arm. And one more inhale. Exhale, both hands sweep down around the left foot so you're at the back of your mat now into a lunge. Again, inhale, step into high plank and either exhale right to down dog or through a Chaturanga flow. Moving with the breath, slow controlled movement. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Again, inhale to toes. Exhale, bend the knees, hop or walk forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up again, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands at the heart, and take a pause. Deep breath in and a deep breath out.